So right now I'm showing y'all some of my just go-to supplements. See, I like having powders that have food in it. So yeah, we got the animal meal, that has protein, then it has carbs. The carnivore, which is beef protein. It's kind of like one of my favorite. My favorite probably more so when you actually two together, kind of like a meal. Like the 5% one is actually more so my favorite. That's like it's like shake time or something like that, where it's just all in one. But if it's just a protein source powder, like I'm a fan of the egg. It tastes really good. They're not badly priced. You know what? I mean, if you do 50 grams of carbs and 50 protein, you only get like 20 servings, and you're paying like $50, maybe a little more now with the prices going up. I feel like that's not horrible, considering I'm gonna take half that and make it like 25 and make that a small little meal. You know, same thing with the carnivore. Well, not same thing at all, but we'll move to this. It's about $50 for this guy, but I got 56 servings at 23 grams of protein. I'm actually out of carb powder, but I'm also a big fan of the 5%, the carbs ones. And then usually I will add like a scoop of this or a scoop of the proven egg, which is definitely one of more like of my favorite. I probably pay about $35 for this thing. 27 servings, 25 grams of protein. Carnivore is just really not that great, and sometimes I get kind of worried because I heard a lot of the beef, like these products, they have literally like give you the mesh like garbage of like the beef. You're not getting like good quality beef, so I do kind of get like worried by that in a way. But I'm also trying to put some size on it, so fuck it. This is not a supplement. It's something that I do like to add though to a lot of things that I have. Another thing I would like match this with is a thing of egg whites. I don't have any right now, but a carton of that plus like this, I feel like you just go on like almost anything. You know, I easily add 10 grams of egg whites, and this is only 4 grams of protein because of this chocolate flavored. If I didn't get the chocolate, it's like 6, 7. Usually I don't get the chocolate, but I actually tried it and I thought it was pretty good, so I just ended up getting it. But for protein sense, definitely don't get a chocolate. For flavor, I don't think it was a bad idea though. But the egg whites and this, I feel like just go on almost anything, and that's a good way to add like an extra 15 grams of protein to any drink you have. Literally, you can make a 5-10 gram like shake. You know, don't even add like this. Add like peanut. You know, add other stuff into your protein together. Then top it off with some egg whites, and that you'll add extra 15 grams of protein. You know, or so depending on what you want to add. You know, it might be 10 if you don't add that much, but either. So I'm just kind of showing what I would like to kind of do. I feel like this is definitely like the cheaper, more like kind of garbage. I feel like this is like the equivalent of like eating gummy worms at the gym. Hopefully it's a little better than that. I don't really, but I wouldn't put too much money on that because it's a complex like carbs. I got like 55 servings, and you get about almost 20 carbs. And I mean, this shit's like $20, like $15-$20. So it's not bad to like add it to something just because you're trying to like up it. I personally probably do it more of like an intra, maybe take a little bit as like a pre, kind of up to you. Maybe if you want to use sugar for something, you'd rather have a faster digesting carb over, you know, regular sugar, you could just add that shit to your coffee. You know, you really could. I remember I bought a big thing of something like this before, and like I didn't know that, and I was basically just drinking fucking like 30 grams of like sugar every time I worked out. I didn't put on any like bad weight though. I feel like it did kind of help me, but it felt a little disgusting with myself, I'm not gonna lie. One of my favorite drinks, or my cups I should say. And this is just a little thing about how I keep eating during the day. I have a job that I don't really get to use a microwave and stuff like that, so I either need to get a container, put it in a container and keep everything hot, or I need something that I could just have and like powdered in a container, dump it into a cup of water, shake it, and it's ready to go. You know, that, or I need to have like a thermos and put the food in there and keep it hot. You know, vice versa. If I'm trying to keep it cold and it's warm outside, you know, I still need some type of thermos so I can keep it like that. So this is just how I maintain how I eat during the day. Wish y'all the best. Have a good one.